How y'all doing it? Welcome back. Another episode here, our weekly update, I should say, on the old Dead by the Daylight. We got a lot to talk about. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to try to jump right into this right at the get-go, and I am going to start showing you some stuff here about the Shrine of the Week. We got some info coming up on the anniversary, and we have the new update coming. That is a lot to talk about. I'm going to say it's a mixture of good and bad stuff. We're going to mix it up. But first, we're going to start with the shrine. I know it's a little bit into the week. You should know it by now. But for the people from Zarina, the superior anatomy from the mastermind, make your choice from the pig, and visionary from Felix. Depending on how you play the game, I guess each one of these are good in their own right, but I do know that for the people, superior anatomy, and make your choices, use the most out of these. So that is up to you, whether you need them or not. I have no idea. I'm not in your game. So I don't know these things. Come on over to the store here. The old store. Let's look at the clothes for today. Days ahead. Bing Minger. This is pretty bright. Yes, me, ladies and gentlemen. This is pretty bright. Just a tad bright. I mean, I would be able to see you running through the dark. I mean, yeah. I guess if you're looking for like a cyberpunk kind of deal, I guess this would be pretty cool. If you like those kind of clothes, I guess. I guess it'd be pretty cool. Just a tad. Young Jin. Got the same thing going on. Don't look that bad. It does remind me of like cyberpunk though. It really does. So it could be me. I don't know. And then we got Felix. Felix almost looks like he's something off Fallout or yeah, Fallout. What the? All he needs is a number right here and change the color a little bit. Almost does. But yeah, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Those are your new clothes this week. They are 1,080, Eric, if you'd want to pay for that. Have at it. Free gifts. I got free gifts. I got free 150K, ladies and gentlemen. I'm feeling richer by the days. I really am. Now, on to the other news here. We got different stuff going on. I'm going to go through it here. Let's pop up the first one here. The old Twitch droppers are coming. From May 14th to the 28th, you can get those 3 by just watching your favorite streamers playing the old Dead by Daylight who has the drops turned on. And you got to watch up to, what is that, 8 hours, something like that? A long time. You got to watch a long time. Though a lot of it will be killed off if you just literally just sit through the whole anniversary stream. A lot of that will be all killed off because it's over 4 hours long. So, yeah, a lot of it will be bye-bye really quickly. On to another thing going on right now. You want to use this code. It is called In Full Bloom. In Full Bloom. So if I go over here and I turn this off so you could see, and I just put in Full Bloom, a pop. Just like that. And you get stuff. Free. I like that word. I like the word free. So if you'd like to get that, you can get that. And I think it's till June 3rd or something. It's near the end of the month or the beginning of the month, one or the other. Either way, you got weeks to get it. Now, we are going to switch gears as much as we have to talk about the updates. This is a lot to go through. This is going to make you go, what? Again. Just like the last update. I feel like every update nowadays is making me just go like, what are you doing? Like I feel we're at that road again. So here we go. We are going to 8.0.0. Yes. There's a lot of people in this being messed with. A lot of perks in this being messed with. Items and add-ons. And a map being updated. I'm going to go through every single thing. And you can decide yourself for the buffs and nerfs. I'll talk a little bit about them as we go on. The good guy. Decreased Heidi Ho cooldown to 12 seconds. It was 18 seconds. Chucky can only scamper while performing a slice and dice attack. Decreased time it takes to scamper to 1.3 seconds. It was 1.4 seconds. To me, ladies and gentlemen, the good guy is getting his long-needed buff. I literally said this way back. If you go on this channel and go way back to whenever I made my first ever 4K Chucky video here on the channel when he first came out, I said that something wasn't right. I literally say it in the video. I'm like, oh, this don't seem right. It's too slow. There's something wrong here. You know, it's not something I would want to do. It's not something I'd want to play with. I probably won't be playing with him too much, which sucks because I really like Chucky. Here we are. 8.0.0, and he's getting his buff. I knew it would come. I called it then, and that was a long, long time ago. Now the cannibal increased the chainsaw sweep duration to 2.5 seconds. It was 2. Increased chainsaw sweep movement speed 5.35. It was 5.29. Decreased the collision detection size to help navigate tight spaces. Decreased the base tantrum time to 3 seconds. It was 5. Several add-ons have been adjusted. Also, this is a buff. This is a cannibal buff that is long overdue as well. The thing about these is it a good buff or is it a bad buff? It's mostly one of those things where once you start playing it, you're going to figure out he is too strong or just right. Though I do believe it was needed, I feel like they compensated because I remember the add-ons got nerfed down from long sweep times, long duration times. And I feel like they just went right to the character now and boosted them up instead of using the add-ons. But that's my personal opinion. The Death Slinger. Decreased stun time when a survivor breaks free to 2.7 seconds. It was 3. Increased real speed to 2.76. It was 2.6. Increased movement speed while reloading. That's a nerf. That one's a nerf, ladies and gentlemen. The Death Slinger, to me, is nerfed down. I mean, everyone's going to have their own opinion, but that to me is a nerf. The Mastermind. Decreased hinder penalty from infection to 4 seconds was 8. Infliction is now reduced to 1% when hooked was 50%. I don't see major changes with that guy. I still think he's pretty even. I don't even think that's a buff nor a nerf. Decreased hindered penalty from infliction to 4%? I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss for that one, to tell you the truth. I don't know whether that's a buff or a nerf. I think it's in between. I think it could go either way. All depends how you play the Mastermind, and at the end of the day. The Blight. Didn't we just do something to the Blight not long ago? Compound 33 now increased rush turn rate and duration by 11%. It was 33. Here's Blight tag now increased rush speed by 10%. It was 20. Yeah, that's a nerf. That one's a nerf. Increase a toolbox sabotage speed across most variants. Increase effective sabotage related add-ons. Okay. All right, the perks. Oh God almighty, save me now. Deadlock. Decreased block duration to 15, 20, and 25 seconds. Was 20, 25, 30. That's a nerf. Background player. Decreased movement speed bonus to 150%. Was 2. That's a nerf. I can already tell it's a nerf without reading the next one. Decreased exhaustion duration 30, 25, 20 seconds. Was 60, 50, 40. Grim Embrace. Decreased block duration to 6, 8, and 10. It was 8, 10, and 12. These are all nerfs. Decisive Strike. Didn't we just change this? Decreased stun duration to 4 seconds. It was 5. Pop Goes the Weasel. Decreased generation effect to 20%. It was 30. Buckle Up. Buckle Up no longer provides endurance. New. Survivors healed from the dying state break into a sprint at 150% movement for 3, 4, and 5 seconds. This does not cause... Why does it seem like they took something from Adrenaline and put it on this perk? I don't know about this, ladies and gentlemen. I think you might want to use your thinking caps here and let me know down below. I believe that this new survivors healed from the dying state break into a sprint at 150% movement speed for 3, 4, and 5 seconds. This does not cause exhaustion. What other perk is like that? That sounds so familiar. Is that Hope? What is that? Adrenaline and Hope, maybe? Combined? I feel like that's some perks combined or a perk altogether. I don't know. Feels like it's something. Forge Hook Pain a Renaissance. Change decreased regression rate 10, 15, 20% was 15, 20, 25. Are these all nerfs? Weaving Spiders decreased invocation time to 60 seconds. Oh, that's a faster one. So that's a little bit of a buff there. That one's a buff. So, all perks but one is a nerf? Oh, brother. You guys are going to have to let me know down below what you think about all these perk changes, man. That is a lot. That's kind of crazy. Those killers as well. Like, that's a lot. Decimated Aborgo. This is the Knights map, isn't it? Rework the lighting of the shattered... Yeah, square map. Rework pop-up for items found within the trial. The existing pop-up for items were minimal, showing only the item's location and remaining charges. This relied on players knowing all the details of each item. You approach them, you'll see a brief description of what the item does now. I guess you're learning. All right. Okay. And then they have the update, and that's it for the May 14th, 11 a.m. is the anniversary stream. Oh, man. So the breakdown. The breakdown is Nerfville. That's the breakdown. There's more nerfs in this update than there is buffs. Is it a warranted thing? I have no idea. I couldn't tell you that. I'm kind of all right with the good guy getting his buff finally. But the other ones, the nerfs and buffs, oh, I don't know how that's going to roll out, but we're going to find out the hard way. This, I didn't see a problem with him, like, at all. Like, I didn't. I didn't see any problem with him. I thought the roll time was fine. Everything about him was fine. I didn't see a problem with him. I don't know why. He was touched. You know, everybody I know who plays against him gets away from him. He's got to know how to get behind stuff when he shoots. I mean, that's, you know, strategy. It's amazing. But Hannibal here could be a problem. You know, when you up certain stuff like sweep durations and sweep movement speeds and stuff like that and have add-ons that boosted as well, you could be asking for an appetite for destruction. I don't know how that's going to work out. Um, Me personally, and I have said this probably a bajillion times, literally, I feel like he's just slow. And we're always told, oh no, all killers run the same. Um, he runs slow. Like, I feel like it takes me years to run one side of the map to the other compared to other killers. I feel like I'm on roller skates. Like, if I go from Ghostface to the cannibal, Ghostface feels like I'm on roller skates going across the map. The cannibal feels like I just got done at Dunkin' Donuts and I can't run half the map. Like, it just feels so different. But I don't know. You guys have to let me know down below what you think about the speed of some of these killers and that. I don't believe they're all the same speed. I just can't believe that. I can't believe it. But that is it for the update. That is everything. Like I said, I think we'll see how it all plays out and we'll come back and talk about it. There's just a lot of nerfs, a lot of buffs, and we just had nerfs and buffs, and we still got maps that are crap. Literally, they all need. There's like 3 of them, I think, out there still. I think there's 3. It's either 3 or 4 that are still out there that have problems and exploit problems and stuff like that in the background, and they're not even listed on this thing. So I hope they're getting fixed. And the Resident Evil map, it's still dead, is it? And I believe it's supposed to come out with this patch here. It's supposed to be turned back on because right now it's kill switched. And I believe they're turning it back on with this update. So that map will be back. Other ones, I have no idea. I believe the Garden of Joy is still dead too. I believe. You guys will have to let me know down below. I think it is. I think that one is still gone too right now as we speak. Garden of Joy. I don't know if they turned it back on, but they kill switched it at one time. So there's a lot of maps in the background that need work done to them. Plus you have all these updates coming to slap on top of it. You know, they put too much in and they're not fixing everything. It's going to be a mess. A big mess to have to clean here real soon. Real soon. So, yeah. But that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Oops. Thanks for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the like. And let me know down below what you think about everything that I have talked about, from the new clothes to everything in this update. And that is a lot. So there's a lot of stuff in this update. But let me know down below what you think about it, what you would change. All your opinions, they matter. So tell me down there. And I will catch you all in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. And I am out of here.